Everybody's been complaining. BioWare decided to answer with a very basic PR letter, but it's just broke today, and it's called How BioWare's Anthem Went Wrong. And I'll have the link, by the way, guys, to this and all the other articles covered in the show notes for today's episode, technewsgadget.net/96. Apparently, it wasn't even supposed to be called Anthem. Just days before its release in 2017, the game had planned to go with a different title, Beyond. They'd even printed out Beyond t-shirts for the staff. Then, less than a week before the LA press conference held by BioWare's parent company, Electronic Arts, word came down that securing the rights to the trademark would be, quote, too difficult. Beyond was out of the question. The leadership team quickly switched to one of their backup options, Anthem. But whereas Beyond had been indicative of what BioWare hoped the game would be, you'd go out beyond the walls of your fort and into the dangerous wilds around you, well, Anthem really didn't make much sense. Everybody was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. What does this have to do with anything? Said one person who worked on the game. Just days before their game's announcement, the team at BioWare had a brand new name that nobody really understood. Such a last-minute upheaval might seem strange to an outside observer, but on Anthem, well, it was common. Very few things went right in the development of BioWare's latest game, an online cooperative shooter that was first teased in mid-2012, but spent the next 7 years floundering in pre-production. Many features weren't finalized or implemented until the very final months, and to some who worked on the project, it wasn't even clear what kind of game Anthem was until the E3 demo came out in 2017. And then they shoved it out the door 2 years later. Later, they came up with an explanation for the name. The game's planet was enveloped by something called the Anthem of Creation. Oh boy, a powerful, mysterious force that left environmental cataclysms across the world. By which, we're not joking, you only travel so far as a little bit beyond your fort. And that's it. When Anthem launched in February of 2019, it was panned by fans and critics. Today, it has a 55 on the review aggregation site Metacritic, BioWare's lowest score since the company was founded in 1995. The developer, once known for ambitious role-playing games like Dragon Age and the original Mass Effect trilogy, has now released 2 critical flops in a row, following 2017's disappointing Mass Effect Andromeda, although it remains to be seen which one was the biggest flop. I don't know. Although hardcore fans have put their faith in BioWare to continue fixing Anthem's bugs and improving its mechanics, especially since Bungie's Destiny, a similar game, had a rough launch and eventually recovered. Few were happy with the initial release. Anthem wasn't just buggy and thin on content, it felt half-baked, like it hadn't been playtested and tweaked enough by developers with experience playing other looter shooters. And in the weeks that followed after launch, there appeared to be a major new problem every day, and most of that problem was due to the fact that they had no idea what anybody else was working on. I mean, for crying out loud, in pre-production for like 6 or 7 years, where for like a whole year nothing went on with any of it, it made no forward motion in any way, shape, or form. Then they go, okay, E3 2017 came out, guys, we gotta launch this game now. And they went, okay, so they put together with the remnants, and you gotta, okay, so as much as I'm dumping on Anthem at this point, do keep in mind that there were a fair amount of people behind the scenes and mentioned in the credits who actually went and said, okay, fine, guys, we got to do this, and then pull everybody up together. Kicking and screaming to some extent for some people, but oh gosh, what a ripe mess just primed to happen. And I'm not going to go into greater detail with this entire article. This article is long. Can you see the scrolling? I'm still scrolling. This is huge. This is long article. It goes in a lot more information, a lot more detailed information, interviews, people having, I don't know, episodes of depression and everything else because of the immense pressure put upon them. A lot of people were really disappointed by BioWare coming out and saying, we stand behind our team and our leadership for making this happen, and just basically a boilerplate PR response. Nothing really to say, you know, sorry guys, messed up. Although, why would they? It's EA. EA is known for, in general, messing everything up. You guys need to figure out what the heck is going on. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, you've already heard some of my opinions. I've also listened to Angry Joe's opinion on it. I've listened to Rich and Review Tech. his opinion on it and a couple other people, but I want to hear what you guys think. So, I don't know. Are you liking Anthem? Are you not liking Anthem? Do you really wish it changed? Do you really wish they actually had a game that you could enjoy to go along with it?